Alright, check this out. I got a new antenna mount here, and getting ready to go out and drill a hole and put it on my new truck. It's a Breedlove mount, and I got it in the mail, and it seems like quality. It is very high quality. There's a few things about it that maybe I would change. It's got a ground. What I like about it is its plate is it's 3 inches. I would rather have 4 or 5, but this 3 it'll do. And it's got a ground screw. I run 2 grounds. I'd rather have one here and one here. But this is okay. It's a little bit small because I'm going to use 4-gauge wire for ground. I like bigger wire, and I'm going to run two 4-gauge wires, and this is kind of a small screw, so, but it's long enough, it's threaded long enough to where I can get 2 like battery lug, 4-gauge battery lugs in there, and I might have to try and find some lugs with a smaller hole to fit perfectly around that screw. If not, I can put them on. There'll be a little bit bigger hole in the lugs, and just put some washers. I'll put a washer on them. That'll work too. But there's plenty of room to get them in there. I could drill and tap another one there, which I would like better, because if one were to come loose, of course it's still grounded in through your roof and everything too, but I run these grounds down to the frame of the car. I mean, it's very, very heavily grounded to the frame. It goes, this will come out, go down, I'll drill a hole in the floor, and it'll actually go out and ground to the actual frame. And I run 2. So it's a big project, a big pain in the butt. But that's the way you want to ground your antenna. But I'd actually like another one here in case this were to come loose. But I'm sure it's fine with just the one. We'll see though, because I can go to a machine shop. My friend owns a machine shop. I used to work there and would just drill and tap that. And I could even put a bigger one, bigger screw. So I might do that. If not, it does have the ground screw for normal people. And let's show you how this thing is. This is all aluminum, which I like stainless steel better too. So that's another thing. I'd rather this was all stainless steel, but it's aluminum. This is aluminum. That's your standard. Screw any antenna into that, and all this is quality. I want to make sure I don't mar it up. This stuff's all heavy duty plastic, and this is all solid brass. Here's the plate, and this is real important. This is like a really like a dense rubber, because that's you don't want any water coming in there. Look at this. Will be, for people that are new, this will be on the roof. Drill a hole. This will be on the roof. This will be over the top of it. And that's what you'll see with this, and then this. That's what you'll see on the roof. So this rubber seal is really important. Some have like a plastic seal, and it's just not. That's no good. Because you don't want any water coming in there. And this is real thick too. Thick and wide. There's no water is going to be coming through there. I'm confident none's going to come through. Of course, when I drill the hole, I paint the bare metal and everything, but that's all you want is water coming in there and rusting or coming down and creating problems. So that's cool. That's all good. It's all quality stuff. And yeah, see here, the insulation washer all the way through, and yeah, this guy obviously cuts this stuff out. They do it themselves, and I don't see any problems down here either. So that's how that works. And they got they have them where you got to drill multiple holes, but I just for simplicity, I like simplicity in anything that I do, and I just want to drill one hole. If you take your time and you set it up right, it should be nice and solid and strong, and this will fit in there. You're going to be drilling all those holes in your roof. I mean, it's... Nobody likes doing all that anyway, drilling holes, but this truck, I bought it specifically for radio, so, you know, but even with that, it's no fun drilling holes in your roof, but that's the only way to do it. But that being said, you know, let's keep it simple and don't have to be getting crazy with drilling all these holes. The price of these, a lot of them were around $100. They had the quick disconnect. And this one was a little cheaper because it instead of the quick disconnect on the top, it just has this piece. And this one I believe was about 70 bucks. So quite a bit cheaper actually. And I saw it, and the quick disconnect, if you think about it, the only purpose to that, the only advantage to it, is that it's easy to take on and off. Well, easy is not always better. This, what I do is, what I've always done is I just keep two small wrenches, open wrenches, and oh heck, I'm gonna have to have a bigger one for this. Oh shoot, no, one here and then one for the antenna. Got a brain cramp there for a second. Two small opening wrenches in my truck, in my glove box, and I grab them, I go up there and put my antenna on. And put them around these little flat spots, and then of course on the antenna. And just snug it, just past hand snug, you know, just two wrenches, boom, just barely snug. You won't be able to loosen that with your hand. And it's actually tighter than if you were to... I'm sure the quick disconnects, they say that you hand tighten it and then that's enough and then it's not going to come loose, but you know, tightening with two wrenches is just snug is always going to be tighter than hand tightening, because the idea of that coming loose. So I like the idea of with the two wrenches, you go up there and you just go snug, and there's no way it's coming loose. It's just not. So, and it was a little bit cheap. It was only 70 bucks. So I was like, well, you know. So I don't need that quick disconnect. I don't like the idea of that. It's just some knurls. If it had a bar on it and you could tighten it to give it a little bit of pressure, they say it doesn't come loose, but I'm not lazy. I'll get my two wrenches out and just snug it, and this looks a little bit better too. The antenna sits right there. It's a little shorter. When your antenna's not on it, all you're going to see is this, and I'll just get a rubber cap and put it over the top, and you won't even see it hardly up there. So there you go, Breedlove mounts. They got all different kinds of mounts. You know, I think that they're not really targeted towards the high power key down type stuff by the looks of this little mount ground. I mean, there's nothing little about it. It's just a bigger screw would be nicer, but this will work fine. I'll make it work. And yeah, but it's really a high quality piece for 70 bucks. And like I said, I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna get out there and go drill that hole and get this up there today. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a quality piece. It beats spending $20–$30 on junk, on absolute garbage. You see all these mounts out there and guys buy them, and we all go through that when we first get into radio. So this is definitely beyond all that, and just in another realm of high quality. And for the price, I thought this was a real good deal. And if you do ever want to add a quick disconnect, you can. You just order the quick disconnect and put it on the top. So 70 bucks, only got to drill one hole, and yeah, pretty cool. All right, I'll catch you guys later.